The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartradio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, and heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And don't forget to check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise at themikewagnershow.com for T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, throw pillows, tote bags, and more. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mian Mohsen Zia store for T-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, and also some great books like Missing, Once, and more. And don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. Also on Anchor FM/support and PayPal at the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you give generously today. We're here with a terrific singer, songwriter, and very multi-talented lady who is half Pakistan and half English. Singer, songwriter, growing up in West London. She began her amazing career at the age of 14. And she also has a new album out called Unveiled, which features Girl Gang, which hit 145,000 on YouTube, and also her latest Gasme. And she also included Phenomenal, which was the track of the week on BBC Asian Network. Also has Outsider, Spread the Love, Green Eyes, and just an amazing talent. And she's the next up-and-coming superstar. And live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studio somewhere in beautiful downtown West London, the very multi-talented singer-songwriter, Shaima. Shaima, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Mike. Good night. It's almost 1 a.m. here in London at the moment, but thank you so much for having me, and I'm so honored to be on your show.
Well, thank you very much. Well, it's great to have you on board too, and I hope you're having some tea as well that to keep you up for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm all about the peppermint tea.
Oh, my favorite. Oh my gosh. You know something? After talking to great people like you, it's like, I got to have some hot tea with lemon and honey, but I think I'll do it with peppermint this time. So I'm going to make a note to myself, hot peppermint tea with lemon and honey after this. In honor of you, Shaima, I will certainly do that. So
thank you. That sounds great.
That's amazing too. So you began a career at the age of 14. You're half Pakistani, you're half English, and you grew up in West London. You've got a new album out called Unveil. It features Girlgang, which got over 145,000 YouTube views, and also have Gasme, Phenomenal, which was the track of the week on BBC Asian Network. Also a few other songs as well too. And you also have been on a number of networks like VH1 India and West Side Radio and OK Pakistan and more. And before we get into all that, Shaima, tell us how I first got started.
Well, Mike, I think from the age of 12, I discovered an interest in singing and performing. And I saw one of my friends performing at a local show, a very low-key park event. Sometimes we call them a fete. And she was singing a cover of a song. And I don't know, there was something about that really connected to me in that moment. And I think music was something with the kind of Asian, Indian, Pakistani side of my family, it's never really been massively encouraged. So from that moment, I was really, really inspired. And I saw a couple music videos before, but it's so hard to make that tangible and to see what you could be like in that image. So I was quite driven, and from the age of 14, I wanted to discover what the music industry is about. I mean, it's always like this industry that's very clouded over, and it's really hard to see from the outside what exactly is going on. So by the age of 14, I went to this conference, basically to learn more about the industry behind music and how you put music out there. And then I met these people there, and I started recording, and I got managed by a company called Talyard, who've been doing a lot of sort of number ones in the UK.
Wow.
And growing and developing a lot of artists. So from the age of 14, I really started recording. And then it was just a matter of really finding my sound. And I discovered a lot of different types of music on the way, garage, pop, of course, R&B, two-step. Like there was just so many different types. Electronic music was also quite in at that time. And it was just, I just came back to the core of how can I express my heritage and my background through my music. As a Londoner, we listen to so many, we're privileged that we've got so many different types of music here, but I thought it could be so interesting to mix in my Indian Pakistani background into my music. So that's kind of how the journey started from there.
That's really interesting. And what was that one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing for the rest of your career?
Well, I have to say, I saw my first live concert with Shakira. And I absolutely loved Shakira. And I thought the way that she mixed her heritage with pop and represented that in such a cool, proud way, I just thought that was really inspiring.
That sounds interesting. And besides Shakira, who are some other favorite artists, singers, and musicians growing up?
Well, I actually really have a big love for Bob Marley. I really, really enjoyed his music, Michael Jackson, and then even like The Temptations, Diana Ross. My dad, maybe being like multicultural, listened to like a lot of different kinds of music, Stevie Wonder. And my mom was really into the likes of ABBA and the Beatles. So we had like a massive mix of music growing up, but I'd say definitely Michael Jackson was a big one as well. But in terms of female artists like Shania Twain, Shakira, Rihanna, they were all artists that I felt like, even Rihanna, like she brings her Bayesian side into her pop music in a really nice way, and she's proud of where she comes from, and being mixed, I think that's important to acknowledge that different side of you, even if you have been brought up in London or in New York, or it's nice to be able to bring that cultural side forward.
That's really interesting as well too. Where do you see yourself about in 5 years from now?
Well, my husband would say with 11 children around me.
Wow.
But no, that's definitely not going to happen. I would definitely love to have a number one record. There's no doubt about that. But for me, it's also about the people that I touch through my music. And if I can have even 100 people who turn around and say to me, wow, your music changed my life, and I've had, a couple in the past and tell me some really deep stories about how my music relates. And I think that's for me the most precious thing. So I'd hope in 5 years' time, I would have people around me that can say that my music has really spoken to them in a way that is hard to express in words.
That sounds amazing as well, too. You're off to a really good start with your new album, Unveiled, featuring Girlgang, Gasme, and some of your other hits. There's more on Spotify and all the major platforms. We'll talk about those. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SonicWeb Studios is the answer. SonicWeb Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartradio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, and heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today, and check out the great merchandise at the Mike Wagner Show podcast under Amazon. And for more great gift ideas, go to me and Molson Zia store and Amazon.com and check out his great books, merchandise, and more. And don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show with your generous donation at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Also on Anchor FM/support and PayPal at the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a very multi-talented singer-songwriter, Shaima, here on the Mike Wagner Show, who's half Pakistan, half English, from the West London area, beginning her career at 14. And let's talk about your amazing music. We'll talk about Unveiled in just a minute, featuring a couple of tracks. You also got started with Outsider, also Spread the Love, and Green Eyes. You can tell us about those.
Well, Spread the Love was the first single I ever put out. And it was after a long anticipated period of probably 10 years. And I did a degree of accounting and finance in between that at one of London's top business schools, and somehow managed to get first class honors, which kind of only made my dad want me to become an accountant even more. Mm-hmm.
I see. Counting royalties. I see. Counting royalties. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like music isn't the industry that you get into. Well, I mean, if you just want money, because I think you have to have your heart in there, because that's the only way that you're going to keep going and keep being motivated to make music.
Mm-hmm. Right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's something as well, too. You also had Spread the Love and Outsider and, a bit about those. And by the way, if there's other music or songs you have I haven't mentioned, feel free to talk about those as well.
Well, Outsider, so Spread the Love was the first single, it was just such a positive pop uplifting song. And there was something really special in that. And then Phenomenal was the second single that I put out, which we filmed a video for in Morocco, which is a crazy experience. Ended up in the Sahara Desert, went through the Atlas Mountains and filmed in all these locations to put the video together.
Wow.
But Phenomenal was about me really exploring that pop R&B side, which I think is more in the lane of where my music is today.
Mm-hmm.
And then Outsider was the last single I put out, which was on, I think it was about a year ago, pretty much today. And Outsider is all about embracing the fact that you're different. And I see, obviously in America, there's a lot of that movement going on in the moment as well. Like it's everybody accepting each other. And, if you're that one person in the class that feels different to everybody, then, it's okay to be an outsider. It's good to be an outsider. And I think growing up, I always felt slightly different to a lot of my English friends around me, being a bit mixed. And it was just, that moment of saying, okay, well, even if you feel different from anyone else, it's about embracing that and being positive and being kind to yourself and being aware of yourself and making your own actions. So that was definitely a big meaning. Gasme is actually coming out in Unveiled, so that's unreleased as of yet. I would like to announce for the first time that the Unveiled EP will be dropping on the 9th of August.
Wow, that is something. I'm so looking forward to it.
So I haven't actually announced it yet on social media. Or across any platform. So I'd like to announce that first here on the Mike Wagner Show, 6th of August.
Amazing. My first EP, yes, amazing.
Writing for 10 years. And yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like I have so much to say and to give and to say in the world, try and spread some love in the world, as goes back to my first single. And I think that's really what my music is about, is when we're going through all these hard times, and I know just before we got on, we were talking a bit about the pandemic, and there's a lot of hard times out there. Everyone's going through their own challenges, and I think what we would need to hear in these moments is positive, uplifting music that makes us feel good, but also makes us think about life and deeply, because a lot of my songs have different messages in. So Outsider you could take as a dance pop song, but like I was just saying, it has all these connotations of what it means to me and growing up and feeling different and saying to my younger self, and that's very much what the video is about as well, is saying to my younger self, it's okay to be different, embrace who you are.
That sounds interesting as well, too. And you're off to a good start when it comes to accolades. Your song Phenomenal became the track of the week on BBC Asia Network, and Girlgang hit 145,000 YouTube views. I mean, you're off to a really good start.
Well, BBC have actually been really, really supportive. And last year I was one of their Future Sounds artists, which was basically the top artists that they feel that are going to break through. And so that was really nice. And it was also nice to meet other artists that are trying to do the same thing and bringing their culture through. And there was actually an artist I collaborated on in one of the singles, 911, which is also part of the EP Unveiled, but you can find it on YouTube now. And that was with a huge Afrobeat star who's from Nigeria, who's called Scales. He's had international number ones, and he was fantastic to work with. And it was so amazing to also see from a Nigerian artist, him embracing his culture through Afrobeats, and us being able to combine that together as global artists. Basically, we don't see ourselves as from like a particular country anymore. We just feel like children of the world, almost, if you like.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's got to be a big feeling, just getting everybody together. And what else do you base your lyrics on?
So my lyrics are really either a journey of something that I've been through in my life, or a message or a story of somebody else's that I want to tell. So a lot of my songs at the moment, and especially in this upcoming project, are more about experiences that I've had. And gas me up. Gas me is like an expression that we basically say to like make someone else feel good. So I was speaking to my manager the other day, and he was saying that I don't think that phrase is particularly common in America, but in the UK we say it a lot, gas me. And it's like if you're going out with your friends and you're telling them to like say that you look good, and it's like compliment me almost. So gas me up.
You know something? I think I'll do that when I go to a gas station. Hey, gas me. It's like, you know, put on a smile and fill the tank. It's like
fill the tank, basically. Gas me up.
Oh my gosh. I think I'll tell that to my my vehicle next time when I do that. Gas me, according to Shaima. Gas me.
Oh my God. I hope he doesn't take it the wrong way. But you know, it's gas me is actually fundamentally about feeling good about yourself again, and you know, people saying good things, encouraging again that positivity. So my lyrics definitely come from a place of experience that I've had in my life, or things that I've seen, but then also stories of other people that I want to tell, or messages. Some of them are just like feel the love type of music, where, you know, you also don't want to think too much all of the time.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it too. And it's a very good point. I mean, you've been amazing so far, Shaima. And where can we find all your music at, including your newest release, Unveiled?
So Unveiled will be out across all platforms on the 6th of August, 2021. So Spotify, Apple, Deezer, YouTube, you name it. So, you know, check out all those platforms. I'm on there at the moment under Shaima. I've also got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, under Shaima. So SHAIMA, just for the spelling. But yeah, feel free to check out any of my music across any of those platforms. And yeah, I hope you enjoy.
We certainly will do so. And what's coming up for 2020 and beyond for Shaima, we'll find out just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international war-ring author Mia Molson's Zia of Missing, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. We'll be back with a multi-talented singer-songwriter, Shaima from West London, after this time out.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionsea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple, and more. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, where The Mike Wagner Show interviews great guests, cool conversation, lots of laughs, coffee, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today.
Hey, this is Ray Powers. And if there's one thing you can count on in these unpredictable times, it's that you're in good hands getting some great radio, courtesy of The Mike Wagner Show.
We're back with a multi-talented singer-songwriter from West London, Shaima, here on the Mike Wagner Show. A very interesting story from the half Pakistan, half English lady singer-songwriter who began her amazing career at the age of 14 and also got one of her tracks on the BBC Asian Network. Also talked about Unveiled and many more. And, speaking of all that, what else can we expect from you in 2021 and beyond, Shaima?
So I'm hoping that we can get some more live performances in, some festivals in quite soon, really. It's really down to all the politics and the government, which we won't go too much into. Mm-hmm. But, as soon as I can get out live and start performing, I'm also starting to write my second EP at the moment, where I'm hoping to dive more into Indian Pakistani culture and also try and maybe get some more words in Urdu. So that should be really interesting and really just, keep developing and growing. And I would love to do some more live shows and sort of travel, work in more places, basically, and collaborate with different artists. That would be really nice.
And we're certainly looking forward to as well, too. You're off to a great start. And who do you consider your biggest influence in your career?
So I'd have to say Bob Marley is definitely a big one. I think the message that he spreads about love and peace and unity through his music definitely resonates a lot through me. And then there's a lot of sort of like 70s, 80s, Whitney Houston, Diana Ross. And then if you look at the 90s, I mean, I actually really love Britney Spears as well, Shania Twain, Shakira, Rihanna, they're all amazing, and Beyonce, strong women. And, and each of them inspire me for different reasons. And then there's a lot of male artists, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, that each element of each artist. And I think there's a lot of admiration for the hard work as well. People like Jimi Hendrix as well. They've all kind of inspired me in a different way. And I've actually picked up the piano and guitar in the last 2 years, pretty much since lockdown started, and producing as well. So I'm just learning. I was doing a tutorial by Santana, actually, a couple of weeks ago. And I'm trying to pick up different things, whether it's guitar from Santana or, I was watching some beats by Timbaland and how he builds his beats. So I think it's just being inspired in different places for different reasons and then making up who you are as a person.
Wow, that is amazing. Carlos Santana hasn't been mentioned in a while. Amazing guitars and amazing to learn from. I love learning that guy from one day. He's amazing.
I mean, just when you look at him and you see the amount of practice and hard work and everything that goes into it and his soul at the end of the day. And I think when you have that passion behind you as an artist, people can't ignore that.
Mm-hmm. And of course, that's understandable as well, too. One of the best out there in the business. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
I mean, in general, I just say, we got to stay strong until we get ourselves out of this period and be there for one another, family, friends, and just try and be happy, really, and enjoy life. And I think no matter what your passion is in life, it's really important to hold on to that and, really try and make the most out of it and try and bring something positive in this world in whichever capacity that you're able to.
And that's a very important and good thing as well, too. Once again, we're with the multi-talented singer-songwriter Shaima from West London here on the Mike Wagner Show. Shaima, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on 2021 Beyond and more. Don't forget to keep in touch. You've been terrific. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or listen to your music?
Thank you so much, Mike, for having me on. I really appreciate it. And, EP Unveiled is coming out 6th of August with lead singles, Gasme, Personal, Rocky Road. They're all songs that I've been working on for the the last couple years, and I'm just so excited to announce it here first on your show and to finally share this music with all of you. So I really hope that you feel something from it.
We certainly will do so. Once again, Shaima, everybody, thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on 2021 and beyond. Don't forget to keep in touch. You've been absolutely terrific, and we wish you all the best. You've been amazing.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.